Yo, hey, my hair's looking great. Looking fly. Yeah. Um, It's just kind of an experiment. Um, this is for science. I did a impromptu live stream a few days ago, and it turned into like a shit show. Like all of a sudden, there's like all these, I don't know, kids or just weird people that flooded the live stream, and I couldn't moderate it from my phone. So now I'm on my phone again. I'm on my phone. Whoops, no, I'm on my phone again, but I'm in my office, so I have access to my computer, so I can potentially moderate better. Um, how's my Friday night? Well, I just came from, I don't know if I talked about, maybe I did, how the bartender at this one place that I go to said that there was a woman there that she told about me that she's normally there Friday happy hours at like 5 o'clock, and she wasn't there. She wasn't there. So, hey, Spartacus is here. What's up, buddy? No signs of bots. That last live was crazy. Yo, yeah, it was. You're right. It was Spartacus. So, anyways, yeah, she wasn't there. So I had a few alcoholic. Hey, Duff from France. Hey, Scapari. What's up? Yeah, this is better because I can see what's going on my computer. This is much better actually. So, anyways, yeah, she wasn't there, so I had a few drinks and then I had to have my dinner there. But then this one guy that I work with, he called me up and said that he was trying to kill some time before going home because of a traffic situation, which I'll talk about a little bit more in detail shortly. Um, he said that he was trying to waste time, so I went and met him at another sports bar, very close to where I was, and I had another beer there and some fried pickles, which yeah, and now I have a Cayman Jack. Let's see, Scapri. So you're in France, so it's probably around midnight in France, right? I would imagine somewhere around midnight. Wilson, what's up, man? Hope all is well. Yeah, sure, everything's great. Everything's great. No complaints. So, anyways, the traffic situation. I'm very 1 H 44. Oh, 1 hour and 44 minutes. Oh, it's 1 a.m. 44. Okay. Sounds like a nice Friday so far. My back floodlight just turned on, which is triggered by motion. So I don't know. There's something in the backyard, I guess. Um, what was I saying? Oh, so yeah, we have a rather bad traffic situation here right now. The major interstate that runs through this area is I-75. And this afternoon, a plane crashed on I-75. Um, if my details are correct, it took off from the Naples airport and was flying to Fort Lauderdale. Had some sort of problem. I don't know what the problem was. It it crash landed on I-75 on this interstate. So and this interstate, in normal situations, is just backed up like crazy with traffic. So now it's totally closed. It's totally closed, and I think I heard that it was going to be totally closed for 24 hours. So it's a traffic nightmare here in my area. Luckily for me, I live so close to my job, I am able to avoid it. I have a 2 mile commute to my office, so I didn't have to deal with that. But there's a lot of people that are really in trouble. Oh boy, here we go. Oh wow! Look, these weird people found me right away. But luckily, I can moderate them now much better. See you later, Russell White. it's much easier for me to kick people now. So that's good. What do we have here? I show 11 people on my phone. Yeah, I am streaming from the phone, obviously, right? I'm just curious if it turns into a shit show again. I have made Tommy EUC Vibes a moderator for my live streams. So now he, in theory, has the ability to come in and help me moderate if I need it. Spartacus says, "Yeah, getting a plane off the interstate is not an easy task. I'm sure. I think that's what you said." Yeah, I mean, there's video of it burning, and like I saw a video post fire, and all that was left of it was the tail. Everything else was basically melted. From what they're reporting in the news, there was 5 people in that plane. The pilot and the co-pilot died, but supposedly, I guess the people that were not piloting the plane survived. I believe I heard that it hit one vehicle when it came in on the interstate. I did not hear what the end result of that was. Not good though, right? Not good at all. Yeah, I mean, if they clean up all the fuel, like you can see, the interstate has like these concrete barriers on the side, and there's a bunch of scorch marks on part of it, and then a section of it was actually like knocked down. Presumably the plane ran into it. So yeah, not a good day for traffic if you're trying to get north and south in Southwest Florida nowadays, or right now. Spartacus says, "Yes, that's horrible." Yeah, it is. It really is. I'm trying to think. I think one other time since I lived here, a plane went down on a major road, but I think that was a much smaller plane, like a Cessna-style plane. This was a slightly bigger plane. It was like a jet plane, had two engines. So I'm kind of curious what the failure was that brought it down. Because usually a plane that has two engines for a reason. It gives them some redundancy, but evidently whatever happened, that redundancy did not matter. Simon's here. Hey, buddy, what's up? Yeah, I'm just kind of capping off my night. I potentially was gonna, maybe meet this woman that was told about me, but it didn't happen. So instead, I drank beer. I ate a eggplant parm. Met one guy that's in my department. Had another beer. Had fried pickles, and now I'm drinking a Cayman Dry. Sounds like a perfect Friday night to me. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be playing pickleball again. Pickleball at 8 a.m. and then on Sunday as well. Let's pickleball. Legit hacks. A nightcap, one might say. Well, I guess. I don't know. Do you have nightcaps at 7:49? I don't know. Fried pickles, nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had fried pickles. They're okay. Definitely not high in the nutritional value. The sauce that you dipped them in was kind of spicy. And the place I had them, there's a sports bar down here called Foxboroughs, which by the name you might guess is connected to New England. Lots of Patriots fans go there. But it wasn't terribly full. It was okay. I ran into a guy. I saw a guy behind the bar, and I'm looking at him like, how do I know you? I recognized him, and then I realized that this is a guy that I used to see at the gym. Probably, I bet I haven't seen him in 10 years, maybe more, 10 years or so. But I did say to him, I said, "Hey, do you remember me?" Because I remembered his name actually, which is surprising. I said, "Yeah." He's like Ukrainian or Czechoslovakian or something, but he always told me his name was George because I guess his Czechoslovakian name or whatever was harder to pronounce. So he said, "Yeah, just call me George." So I said, "Hey, George, do you remember me? Hey, you look familiar." And then I said, "Oh yeah, I used to work out with you." He's like, "Oh yeah." So I met up with George. Thought that was kind of funny. Simon says, hopefully no crazy trolls in the live. Well, I just had one Russell White, that I just put it in timeout. So only one so far. But I'm streaming on my phone again as an experiment. But I have YouTube up on my computer, so if I need to get rid of people quickly, I can do it much easier on my computer. On the phone, it is not that easy. Yeah, that live stream the other day was crazy. But what's crazier is, again, it was an impromptu live stream. It made no sense on my phone, outside, and it wound up having like the most views of any live stream that I think I've ever posted. Pretty much, there might be one that has more than this, but yeah, it was crazy. But it was just like a flood of people in the last 15 minutes. It was just crazy. Green Wave says, this is a false live. Duff does not drink Cayman Jacks. We know for a fact he does not drink them. Well, even though you type that, Green Wave, I can hear your sarcasm. I can hear sarcasm. Yes. So what are you guys doing for Super Bowl? I used to, when I was married and my and with Cindy, quite often we would host like Super Bowl parties out of my house, my old house, and I'm not doing that now, obviously. No, not doing that. So yeah, I don't know that I'm doing anything for the Super Bowl. It might just be myself and Elsa watching the Super Bowl, right? How pathetic is that? Oh, you guys see her? Look at my new addition. Now I gotta turn it. This is something I bought for myself for no good reason. It's an LED lit sand art thing. Get it back in there. Come on, get in there. The F. It's hard to get in the slot. That's what she said. There we go. See? It's like lit up, and I can change the lighting around it. That's supposed to be green. I guess that is green. So yeah, I added some more pointless LED lighting to my background. So here we go. I'm back. Green Wave. Let's hope both teams lose, because Taylor Swift shouldn't win football games, and San Francisco is a bad team. San Francisco is a bad team? Or what makes you say that, Green Wave? They're pretty good. They beat the Eagles. If I had to say I was pulling for somebody, I would say I'm pulling for San Francisco. Like a lot of people, I'm kind of sick of Patrick Mahomes and the Taylor Swift stuff, all that crap. So yeah, Rivet Up, another new name. Hi, Rivet Up. What's up? Behave yourself. Green Wave is pulling for them, for San Francisco. Okay, gotcha. I'm trying to think if anything new has happened EUC wise. I was invited to go ride tonight at the Greenway, where you guys have seen me a lot. There's supposedly a number of people that are going there to ride, like 25 or 30, mostly one-wheel riders. But I think a lot of those people wind up not being able to come because of the traffic situation. So I was going to go there, but then I had this potential meetup with this woman, and that potential meetup didn't happen. But I'm not going to go now because it's almost 8 p.m. and I need to get up to play pickleball tomorrow. So it doesn't make much sense. Simon says, "Don't say her name. Swifties will invade the stream and yell at us." They do go by Swifties, right? That's so weird, right? I mean, I'm kind of neutral on Taylor Swift, I guess. I don't know. Should I be? I don't know. I don't really have a strong opinion about Taylor Swift. Maybe I should. Swifties can't beat us. They will never be able to ride EUC. They will never catch us. IDK, hi, I'm Louisiana Purchase. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I posted on my Facebook wall today. Hold on. Pulled up. I thought it was a repost that I saw somewhere else. I thought it was interesting. The the image says how to politely tell someone they are stupid. How to politely tell them. And that noise you hear in the background is a 3D printer, by the way, in case you're wondering. How to politely tell someone they are stupid. You say to them, "Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster." Good, right? There's certain people that I could say that to right now, but I won't. But I thought that was kind of a funny way to put it. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster. Yeah, I like that. Okay, hi. Oh boy, here we go. Hi, I think you're gonna have to get. I think you're gonna have to get banned. Well, okay. I'm just gonna put you in timeout. A 5-minute timeout. Okay, if you come back, that's fine. But you're gone. IDK, you're a Swiftie. Okay. What is the definition of a Swiftie? Explain it to me. Yes, Wilson. I had another one. I took care of him. I'm telling you, on the computer, I can just swat them like flies. Scott Rebots are back. I got him. I got him. I got that guy. IDK, but let me be. I just want to listen to my music. That's fine. I'm not gonna ban you for listening to your music. That's fine, man. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster. Just remember that. Greenwave says the definition of Swiftie equals weak in the mind area. Well, I mean, how many things can you say that about nowadays, right? Okay, IDK uses the simple explanation of a Swiftie being a person who listens to Taylor Swift. Okay, yeah, well, that would be technically correct. Simon, wanting Taylor Swift to peg you isn't a personality. Is she into that? Do you know something I don't know, Simon? I didn't know that Taylor Swift was into that, into pegging. I never listened to her, nor do I reckon what her songs are. Well, ironically, my ex liked to listen to her. Yeah, one of her favorite songs. I don't know the name of the song, but she always would sing this verse. I'm the problem, it's me. Something like that. Whatever that song is. Maybe the Swiftie IDK might know what song that is. I'm the problem, it's me. And ironically, she was quite right. She was the problem. Yeah, she would sing that often. Hmm. Yep. Green Wave, she was into that. Yes, I told her no, though. Wilson doesn't listen to the radio, period. Nothing seems appealing these days. I'm old, I think. Well, I'm right up there with you, Wilson. 56. Enigmalon, if any Swifties is getting mad here, you all just shake it off. All right. I don't think they're getting mad. Lewis from NYC. I haven't seen you in a stream in forever, buddy. How you doing, bud? I haven't seen you in a long time. Brian Cappy. What's with all the Taylor Swift questions? I was going to ask you how you like the S22 Pro, KingSong. I just picked one up a couple of months back. I love it. Well, I have an S22, but I do have the Pro motor in my wheel, which I installed myself. To be quite honest, I hardly ride my S22 at all. I'm riding my Veteran Patton and my Veteran Sherman S. I like my S22, but I like the Sherman S and the Patton more. But if you're doing a lot of significant off-roading and stuff, I mean the S22 is really good for that, and it's a lighter wheel. It's much lighter than the Patton and the Sherman S. So I like my S22, but I don't ride it very much at all, to be quite honest with you. And IDK says I'm not mad. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not mad. Luis says, "You're well. Great to see you. Good, man. I'm glad. So I assume you're still riding, I hope." Green Wave says, 22 Pro is like a bird to the wind. Well, Tommy was talking about how he has the S22 Pro Gold Edition, that hideous gaudy gold edition. Tommy's not here, so I can say that. But I guess I think he bent the rim on his. But he seems to like it a lot. Simon says, "What is the oldest wheel you still own?" Well, the oldest wheel, the wheel that I've owned the longest is my original M103. I have a V10F, but I haven't owned that as long. The M103 is the wheel that I've owned the longest, and the wheel that I've only ridden once since I've been in this house. But I love it. But I don't find the occasion to ride it much. But M103 is my oldest wheel that I have. I mean, technically, my Ninebot, my original Ninebot, wow, my original Ninebot 1E Plus, I gave it to my brother-in-law, so it's still in the family, but I don't technically have it in the house. So. Scapri says there's an S22 Pro Plus now with the 50S battery. Oh, really? I had not heard about that. No shit. Okay. It's good. I mean, the S22 line has had so many freaking issues, guys. So many issues. But I mean, by this time, hopefully they're, hopefully what, 2 years later, 3 years later, they're hopefully ironed out by now. Wilson, why are you streaming in this aspect ratio? Just curious. Wilson, I am streaming on my phone. This is my phone. And I'm basically duplicating the scenario from a couple days ago when it went crazy. I'm curious. I was just curious what would happen if, if for some reason YouTube prioritizes streaming from phones. I don't know, but that is what you're seeing. You are seeing me on my iPhone 14 Pro. Just an experiment. Just an experiment. I might do a real live stream tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Message retracted. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm just curious. I'm just curious if I get flooded. I get flooded with strange people, like I did the other day, because I'm now equipped to handle it better. Greenwave, it popped up my homepage for what it's worth. Yeah, I mean, the way it's supposed to work is if you're a subscriber to the channel, when I go live, you normally would get a notification that I went live. Like if I go to my email right now, I probably have a notification. No, I don't. Or did I delete it already? Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, I have a notification that I'm live, and that I understand that's the way it's supposed to work. That if a channel that you're subscribed to goes live, you normally get a notification. Spartacus says phone equals bots. Seems like it. That's what I'm doing. Hi's here again. Okay, hi. Don't. I don't want to ban you. Okay, I see you. But you don't have a name, so that's suspicious. Hi, that isn't your name actually. You have no name. Hi, what up? New here. Okay, skull and crossbones. I'm watching you, buddy. Green wave. We need more floodings. That was fun. Yeah. Well, I guess. All these people wanted me to say their names, and then they were saying politically unsensitive or just non-politically correct things. We're getting flooded to the channel, and I could not keep up with them. Okay, what up, new here, K? All right, well, you have no name. I'm not quite sure how you get onto YouTube with no name, but yeah, there you are. He who has no name. That's what I will refer to you as. If that's okay. All right, my Cayman Jack's almost gone. I saw a video of Opsum riding around with holding her puppy on the Falcon. So, oh boy, here we go. Andreko Sebastian. Hello from Germany. All right. German flags and beer. All right. That isn't okay. Hi, Andreka. Service. Okay. Oh, Spartacus says no name guy was there from the other night. Definitely one of the spammers. Okay, well I'm watching him. So your name is Monster Max 62622. They were racist bots. Well, I'm ready. I got my finger over the timeout button. Hi, Andreka. Mike Young, what's up, buddy? Mike's also a Facebook friend. I'm just hanging here streaming on my iPhone, Mike. That's all I'm doing. If you like random streams when I've been drinking, take a second and click the like button. That will help me do more random streams with more drinking. Random streams with more drinking. Okay, here we go. Isaiah Garcia. Hi everybody. Yes, hi. I heard you the first time. Thanks. Greenway says we really do need more EUCs in Florida and the Southeast. Yeah, I mean Miami has a decent amount of EUCs. Someone keeps hitting the heart button. Thank you. That's I appreciate. I don't know. Does that help the channel when you click the heart button? If it does, go ahead. Click the heart until your heart is content. All right, I'm gonna finish this and probably get another one. I don't want to go too crazy though. I mean, I played pickleball today. Pickleball tomorrow. Pickleball Sunday. Simon said, Mike Young, 60 days. 60 days what? What's 60 days, Mike? Simon says more than 2 highs equals automatic ban. It's weird. Like, yeah, these people. Hi. He wants to get banned again. All right. Sorry, buddy. All right. Say bye bye. I'm gonna have to put you in a longer timeout this time, though. Sorry about that. Hi. Where are you? There you are. I'm not gonna ban you. I'm just gonna put you in timeout. See you in 10 minutes. Adios. So Mike Young says 60 degrees. Deborah Ford. I used to work at a place whose IT woman was named Deborah Ford. Actually, I doubt that it's the same Deborah Ford. It's 60 degrees in New York City, Mike. Really? Wow. Andreka Sebastian. Okay. There we go. We got radioactive signals and crying. Mike Young could not stop riding today. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 60 degrees. I didn't realize that you were around New York City, Mike. Greenways got to run. Super glad to catch a bit of your cast. Work early tomorrow. Many wildlings are with EUC, so let's celebrate. Yeah. Thanks for stopping in. Wilson says, "Oh, Wilson, did I know that you lived in Maine? Shit, dude. Oh my God. What do you do in Maine for fun besides ride EUCs? 40s. Yeah, I guess 40s is kind of warm for Maine's, right? For Maine. So Spartacus says that these are the same spanners. All right. So Andreka, should I? All right. I'm letting Andreka go for now. I'm watching Andreka carefully, very carefully. They do not have the power that they had the other night because I am on a computer. All right. I'll be back. Try to not spam the channel too much in the 60 seconds I'm gone. Look, I'm back already. So, yeah, I want to get a ride in this weekend. I'll probably do a video. I got some stuff for my patent, my veteran patent, that if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. Duff67 on Instagram. I have some stuff to put on my patent that I got from eWheels, from Jason. He was very generous. Jason's typically very generous with me, so I appreciated that. Seredny Stog, are you divorced? Well, that's a pretty personal question, Seredny. Yeah, I'm divorced twice, actually. It's not a secret. Yeah, I have been divorced twice. Mike Young, time for naughty pics. What the F? Okay. The names of the spammers, Garrett says the names of the spammers seem changed. Well, I have a feeling that they might have more than one account. More than one. Seredny Stog. Damn, that's tough. What, divorce? A lot of people get divorced nowadays, so it's not that unusual. My first marriage was 3.5 years. My second marriage was 13. Yeah, I think my second marriage was 13 years, something like that. It's fine. It's all part of life. Live and learn, right? I saw another ET Max video today. Some of you might have seen it. It was a video of them doing jumps with different settings, I guess, in the suspension to demonstrate how the suspension reacted with different settings on the suspension. It just looks like a big wheel, big wheel. That being said, I saw Liam in California. He was saying how you can get in on your pre-order and get an ET Max. Even though I don't need one, I'm like half thinking about like, oh, maybe I should just get a ET Max. Since I don't have a female in my life anymore. Females are expensive, by the way. Just for those of you that aren't aware of that, females are very expensive. So not having a female in my life should allow me to get more things, I guess. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, I was half thinking about getting an ET Max. I'm like, well, what the heck do I need an ET Max for? I don't know. Because the bottom line is I don't need one. But really, I can't do anything. I'm glad I just talked this out because I really can't do anything until I figure out what my tax situation is going to be this year. I just submitted my tax stuff to my accountant this week. So Elsa just moved. I'm going to move her bed. I submitted my... Let's move your bed over here, honey. Okay? There you go. There you go. You can lay there. She was under my desk. I submitted all my paperwork to my accountant this week to do my taxes, and because of selling and buying a house and the capital gains thing, I'm trying to avoid a huge tax liability from the sale of my house. So I kind of really need to kind of keep things on hold until I know what the situation is going to be there. So I guess I won't buy an ET Max right now. Simon says, not needing a new wheel is not an excuse for not buying a new wheel. That's true, and I definitely have followed that philosophy quite often, Simon, as you probably are aware. Should I buy a DT? Okay, if my income tax situation is not horrible, I'll buy an ET Max. How's that? Okay, I said it, so that means I need to do it. That's kind of the way I am. Mike Young says, playing with an Insta360, which I clamped on the front handle of my Sherman S, looks like I'm riding a Quidditch broom. Yeah, I bet it does. Cool. I need to get a different selfie stick for my Insta360. The one that I have is not oh god, is not narrow enough so when you get the footage you can see some of the selfie stick. Mike Young, easy payment plans. Yes, Mike, I know, but no, I don't. I've never done payment plans on a wheel. I don't plan to start now. Perora. Okay, so Perora looks like they want to come in and go out with a bang. All right, you're in timeout, buddy. See you later. Adios. Oh my goodness, this is kind of entertaining. Mike, yeah, I just did. Well, I just timed out him for 10 minutes because a lot of these people they have short attention spans. So 10 minutes is probably the same as a ban, but I can always. Let's see. Can I do a total ban here? I can. Yeah. I can also make people moderate here. Simon, I trust you, Simon. Get away from the freaking emojis. All right. Okay, Simon. Now you are also a moderator as well as Tommy for Easy Vibes. So now I have 2 moderators on my channel. Oh God. Not that I really need them in most situations, but yeah. So you have the ability to delete messages, I believe, Simon. You're a standard moderator, whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know what anything means, guys. I don't know. Need Vibes here to be sheriff of the chat. Well, like I said, Simon, now you are co-sheriff now with Vibes. Oh wow! Yeah, you have a little wrench next to your name now. I see a little wrench, so that means you're a moderator. Nice. You know, who knows? Vibes might be at the firehouse right now. Who knows? Mike says you need to train your dog to trot alongside you when you're riding. Well, that. I mean, I just started implementing daily walks with my dog recently in the last month or so because she's generally very lazy. So now I have her walking every day when I get home. The first thing I do is I take her out for a walk. Maybe Mike, I don't know, maybe we'll graduate to having her trot along a wheel. She is fast. Spartacus, yeah, Simon says bots get the boot. Nice. Mike says Florida might be too hot. Yeah, well, right now it's not bad. I mean, it's the last couple weeks, most of the days have been highs in the 70s. Summertime, yeah, oh my God. 90 degrees, 90% humidity. Simon, you have so much power now. That's cool. This is actually quite easy to give some. Oh, he's back. Hey, what's up? Watch out! I have a moderator in the channel, buddy. You better be. Oh, Simon. Simon hammered him immediately. That's good. I'm just gonna sit here and let Simon hammer everybody for me. That's great. I have no more worries about the bots. Could you imagine if I made Dale a moderator too? Oh my God. That'd be hilarious. So anyways, let's see. What am I going to do PEV wise? I'm thinking about taking my Sherman S out this weekend. Where, I'm not sure. I don't know. Because of the range. Oh man. Yeah, that's going to get hammered too. He who has no name. It's going to get hammered too. I'm just waiting for the message. Oh boy. So Simon, you can probably delete messages. You probably can't put them in timeout, right? Probably I have to do that. Probably I have to put them in timeout, but you can just put their messages in a shredder. I like this. This is kind of fun. He who has no name can just keep posting messages, and Simon just can keep deleting them. That'd be ideal. My EUC journey. Hi Duff, being here from the beginning, just chilling and clicking the heart. Oh, thanks, buddy. If you're gonna click the hearts, click the like button too while you're at it. The new wheels are amazing, but I believe an RS V12 or even Master could satisfy 90% of the public. Wheels like ET. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, but an RS or V12 are not suspension wheels. A Master is. Yeah, no, you're right. And I keep hearing people talk about the Master V4, how that's a really nice wheel. I talked about this in my last stream. I loved my V12. If it had suspension, I would really love it. I sold it, but at this point, just the impact with a suspension wheel versus a non-suspension wheel. I need a suspension wheel. It just is much better for me. RS was a great wheel too. If you're a younger person or you don't have joint problems or back problems, yeah, get a non-suspension wheel. You'll save a lot of money for sure. Happy boy. I don't know who you are, but you ride at EUC, so I'm here for it. Okay. Happy boy, do you have an EUC? How could you ride an EUC and not know who I am, happy boy? I mean, everyone knows who I am, right? I've been around forever. Simon, hard to go back from suspension. I am so lazy. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't think you're going to ever see a new non-suspension wheel sold anymore. Outside of the M104 or something like that. But and now they're going to have the Falcon, so even small wheels are going to have suspension. My UC journey says wheels like the ET Max fit the needs of the EAUX sports fans like us. Like the EUC sports fans. Yeah. That being said, I would still consider buying one just for the F of it. Just for the F of it. Unless Jason will send me a demo, maybe. I don't know. Because the ET Max are supposed to be what, $4,000? Something like that. What's the battery in my phone look like? Oh, not bad. Okay. ET Max. I'm looking at eWheels price on it. Okay, so the 50 GB flavor is $3,900. The 50S version is $4,100. So it's almost the same price as the Lynx. I mean, on paper, the ET Max has better numbers all the way around. So I don't know. It'll be interesting when it gets in the hands of more people to get some feedback on it. But again, if my tax situation is favorable, I'll just buy one. F it. Why not? I can't take my money with me, so I might as well spend it, right? Wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster. Remember that. If you take one thing out of the stream, remember that. Wisdom has been chasing you, but you've always been faster. Use that line on anyone in your life that sounds appropriate to. Simon says the ET Max is the best looking Pagode wheel in ages. Yeah, it is good looking. No, you're right. It is. I like the way it looks as well. I do think that looks good. I just had it on the screen and I just got rid of it. I'm going to load it again so I can look at it some more. I want to look at it some more. Yeah, I mean, it's veteran-ish, right? It's veteran-ish, I would say. No, it is a good-looking wheel. How much does it weigh, by the way? I know it's heavier than a Lynx. It has a bigger battery, but where's the specs? Does it say how much it weighs? I'm on the eWheel site. Yes, streaming this way, I can't share things like I normally would. Hmm. I'm kind of surprised that eWheels does not have the weight on there. There's no weight listed on there. ETA is late March. So, what is today? So, we got a month and a half? My EUC Journey says, although I mostly ride suspension, I still love non-suspension wheels. Yeah, I mean, for the first 5 years of riding, I rode nothing but non-suspension wheels, and yeah, I had a lot of good experiences on them. Mike Young, Happy New Year to my lunar friends, as in your Chinese friends. Scapri, my only wheel without suspension is a V10F. I have a V10F as well, and it's my wife who rides it. I use an S18 to go to work, and Sherman S for the weekend. Yeah, there you go. That sounds like a good collection of wheels. My UC Journey, non-suspension are easier to do tricks. What kind of tricks? I'm curious what kind of tricks are easier on a non-suspension wheel. Spartacus says, best part about that wisdom joke is people it applies to probably will think you just gave them a compliment. Exactly, Spartacus, exactly. That is exactly the point. See, Spartacus, you get it. I like that. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use that. I will definitely use that on somebody. More than one person, probably. My UC Journey, Russians still use them for their crazy jumps. Well, what's his face? Fantomas. He's not Russian, is he, Fantomas? Yeah, I mean, I've seen him jump. I've seen him jump on suspension and non-suspension wheels, but for a long time he was jumping on like RSs, right? I think. Yeah. But nowadays he's jumping on like that jump platform, like that soft jump platform. Scapri says weight is 48 kilograms. Oh, for the ET Max? Oh, okay, so it is a big boy. So 48 kilograms is how many pounds? Let's see. It's over 100 for sure. 105 pounds, yeah, so that's it's big. I mean, Sherman S is 100 pounds, so yeah, it's a heavy wheel. Oh, so okay, Simon says Fantomas is Russian. Okay, all right. Spartacus talking about my wisdom has been chasing you, but you've always been faster. Saying, yeah, I'm sure you will get a thank you, depending on who you ask. Yeah, I know a number of women that I would say that to, and they would probably be like, "Thank you, thank you." Oh God. Herr's Brent, I am Russian. Fantomas is crazy. Oh, that was a German accent, wasn't it? Yeah, sorry. I don't know that I can do a Russian accent. Okay. Fantomas is crazy. Yeah, he is. I think the last video I saw he did, because remember he was trying to do a, what did he do? He did a front flip. Didn't he do a front flip on a wheel? But then I saw one recently where he did a twist, like a 360 twist or spin, and I think he eventually landed that as well. Yeah, no, he is pretty fearless for sure. My UC Journey says Ilya use an RS as well. I don't know Ilya. I might know if I see him. Assuming that Ilya is a man, I don't know. But I am quite familiar with Fantomas. I think we're Facebook friends or something. I don't know. I think. talked to I was chatting with Dawn today, Dawn Champion, a little bit, getting caught up with what's going on with her. Those of you that know who Dawn Champion is. Simon, okay, so my UC Journey says he landed a front flip. Yeah, okay, I do. I thought I remember seeing that at one point. Did he ever try a backflip? I don't think he could do a backflip on an EUC. I think that would be crazy. And that's the thing with suspension wheels. Like an RS weighs what, 50 some pounds. The additional weight in a typical suspension wheel would make those kind of moves much more difficult, I'm sure. Simon says, yes, flipping wild stunts. I saw that 360. Okay. And my UC Journey saw that as well. Yeah, Fantomas. Let me see. So I can find him. Fantomas. Oh. First thing came up was his front flip, which is back last summer, June 6th. Fantomas Gagarin. Yeah, it definitely looks like an RS. And again, unfortunately, when I'm streaming from my phone, I cannot share these things with you. There's motion at my driveway. Who's here? What the F? Who's here, Elsa? Who's here? Who's here? Go check. Go check. Go check. Elsa checks for me. Who is it? Who's here? Go check. Is someone here? Make sure we're safe. Go check. Who's here? Who is it? Go check. Go check. Okay. No, she's right here. She doesn't want to check. E-Border. What's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Simon, a live stream moderator, says, I would hurt myself so badly trying any of that stuff. Yeah, I have no desire to ever try any of that. None. Yes, Simon, Elsa's a very good girl. It's funny, I played volleyball last night. I play one night a week. I play beach volleyball. Well, it's sand volleyball. It's at a county park, but they have sand volleyball courts there. And last night we played for like 2 hours. I play once a week, and I was playing with this. It's crazy. This kid. I mean, early 20s. I would imagine he's probably, I don't know, maybe an inch or two shorter than me, but probably weighed, I don't know, 150 pounds. Skinny kid. But I mean, it's just crazy. Like you know, the jump a mile high, fucking throw himself around, super fast. I mean, it just makes me makes me miss the gift of youth, right? When like you can't hurt yourself and you're just able to do these amazing things. And the thing is, when you're young, you don't really appreciate that stuff. But when you're 56, you do appreciate those things. But it was me, him, and a woman. We were playing triples. We had 3 on our side, and we did great. We played a total of 7 games, and we won 6 of them. So we did well. You know, I play okay for my age, but I wish I was 23 again. Hers Brent, it's 4:33 in Moscow. Why am I watching this? Well, because you like me, Hers. So Hers, I just watched it. Did anyone else see the interview that Tucker Carlson did with Vladimir Putin? Anyone else see that? It was like 2 hours long. I had it on the background while I was at work. I was listening to it. It was crazy, man. It was some crazy shit. You know, like a third of that interview was Putin like trying to give Tucker Carlson like a history lesson, like a Russian history lesson. It was bizarre, you know. Yeah, because it was supposed to, the interview was supposed to be primarily about the Russia Ukraine war, I believe, but it just it went into all kinds of weird places. Um, but it was definitely interesting, but strange at the same time. The prototype. Hi prototype. What's up, buddy? Mike says, "What is the line in the Puppy Bowl 2024?" Believe it or not, Mike, even though how much I love animals and love dogs specifically, I don't. I've never watched the Puppy Bowl, so I have to be honest about that. So I don't know what the line is. Oh, good. My 3D printer stopped. We're just finished. So Simon saw that interview. Yes, Tucker is so much wrongness. I love, I love the like when Putin was going on these long diatribes about Russian history. Like they would show Tucker like doing his best to like show an interested face, like mm, mm, mm. Like he was really like he was really into it. I don't know. I thought it was kind of funny. Um, the proto the prototype. How was your New Year resolution, Duff? I don't prototype. What was my New Year resolution? I typically don't make New Year's resolutions. I think any New Year's resolutions I made, even though I did stream on New Year's Eve, I did. I think any New Year's. I'm sorry, I'm rocking, but it just happens. Um, I think any New Year's resolution I would have made probably would have to do with relationships, probably, or females, or something like that, because 2023 was a cluster F. Cluster F. You can fill in the stuff after the F. Yeah, for me, as far as relationships go, oh my God, what a mess. What a mess. The prototype. Okay, you're a natural. I'm natural what? What am I natural at prototype? Cluster. Yeah, Mike, it's a cluster. It's funny, Mike. You remind me, Mike, of my one buddy up north. Because I've seen some of your stuff on Facebook. He's in oh, I can't remember the name. The name of the group. He's in like some group, the Sons of something. It's like a group of people that have lineage that dates back to like the Civil War or something, or the Revolutionary War. Um, I think I've seen you in a kilt, right? Like my buddy, he plays. Um, oh my God, I'm drunker than I thought. Um, Bagpipes. That's a word I was looking for. He plays bagpipes. So yeah, I don't know, for some reason, Mike, you remind me of him. Oh, the prototype. I'm just saying everyone does that in their New Year's resolution. Oh, as far as making a resolution, as far as how they're gonna handle women. Okay, okay, yeah. I would definitely like to have a better experience with how I handled women than I did in 2023. It was, oh my God, shit show. A shit show. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, so Mike is Scott Irish. Okay, gotcha. So, prototype. So you have played Poppy Playtime. So you have played Poppy Playtime. Hmm. Well, if I knew what it was, I could probably answer that question more accurately. Prototype. I don't know what that refers to. Simon, the Sons of Virgins? No, no, no. Sons of shit. What the hell is it? Sons of. Um, almost found it. Hold on. Sons of the Revolution? Is that what it's called? Sons of the Revolution, I believe is what it's called. Yep. He is the regent. The regent of the Sons of the Revolution. All right. Let me just do something here real quickly. Any of you guys use Signal for messaging? Signal? Anyone know what Signal is? It's a secure messaging platform with end-to-end encryption, and you can set it up so it like deletes messages after so much time. Oh wow, look at my hair sticking up. That looks nice, right? Yeah, I use that for some of my friends. Mike Young. Yeah, there you go, Mike. You read my mind. Chapter 3 is out. I don't get that. Spartacus says, I think Duff's talking about Sons of Sam. No. Mike got it, actually. Simon, the prototype. Did you eat the brown acid again? No, I didn't have any edibles tonight. Oh, you're asking prototype if he did. Okay. Yeah, I didn't have any edibles tonight, though. I don't want to do it tonight because I'm playing pickleball tomorrow. Maybe Sunday night I'll do that. Oh wait, it's a Super Bowl. I don't know. Do I want to take edibles and watch a Super Bowl? I don't know. Should I? Maybe. That's the nice thing. Like when you're single, it's just like it's an open book. You don't have to consider other individuals' input for things, and that's a big problem that I have. It's like when I'm in a relationship, I put a lot of weight on the other individual's desires or needs or whatever, and I put them above my own, and probably in an unhealthy way. That's one of the things I'm working on, by the way. Prototype. I'm a robot, not a narc. Okay. Mike Young, very secure. Okay, so Mike is familiar with Signal. Yeah, if you want secure communications with somebody, get them on Signal. Prototype. What's my career? I'm in IT. Prototype. Mike Young says the NSA can hack anything. I don't disagree with that. Rexford Moto, doesn't Telegram do the same as Signal? I've heard that Signal is more secure than Telegram. And Rexford says Marty and the LA crews use Telegram. Yeah, I know. I have a Telegram account as well, and I've used it to communicate with Marty and other guys out there. But I have always heard that Signal is one of the most secure messaging platforms you can find. Mike Young says pickleball is evil. Dude, no, come on, Mike. I have to strongly disagree with that statement. Have you ever tried it? I used to think that pickleball was stupid. And like to the casual observer, if you only watch it, you watch a little bit, you'd be like, oh, this makes no sense. It's dumb. Every single person, I've suggested to a bunch of people over the years, every single person I know that has tried it enjoys it. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game, and there's almost everyone that's involved in it is nice and friendly. There's a few assholes. I mean, there's a few assholes in everything, but the community is really, really good. I love pickleball, and I just happen to live about a mile and a half from one of the biggest pickleball facilities around. Has 67 pickleball courts, and I play there all the time. I'll go out. Sometimes I'll go down there in an evening and just randomly play with people. It's great. I love pickleball. Pickleball and volleyball are the two athletic things that I'm still doing. And I go to the gym, obviously, and I do yoga. But, I mean, the competitive things that I still do, pickleball and volleyball. Prototype. Play all the chapters of Poppy Playtime. It's so good. All right, you're going to force me to do a Google search of Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime on stream. It's a horror puzzle adventure. Okay. It's an episodic horror video game. Never heard of it. It has a 9 out of 10 rating on Steam. Okay, well, it sounds like it's good. I don't know. Generally speaking, I'm not into horror video games, but maybe, I don't know. Spartacus says, lucky the NSA has bigger fish to fry. Yes, they definitely do. Mike Young says, every flat surface in my town has been taken over by pickleball in the New York area? Really? Because in New York, I mean, obviously you can't play year round, but like tons and tons of places, tennis courts have been transformed into pickleball courts. You can get roughly 4 pickleball courts in the space of a tennis court. And at least around here, tennis courts go mostly unused. So it's a much better use of the space to convert them to pickleball courts. Pickleball is the fastest growing sport in the United States. So, Spartacus says Signal is the most secure when we're talking about messaging platforms. Okay. Rexford Moto. First time my wife and I played, we played 12 games in a row. It's a blast. Season sucks here in Idaho, though. Oh, yeah, I bet. I mean, there's more and more indoor facilities in places like Idaho. Oh, Leo, you made it. Nice. All right, Leo. Your string is alive. I didn't actually expect to be streaming this long. We're up to 67 minutes. 8:40. I'll go to, I don't know, 9 or so. Good day, Leo. Prototype, just play. It's so good. Poppy Playtime? Let me look at images of Poppy Playtime. What the F? What is this? This looks disturbing. What the F? Oh my God. I don't know. It kind of looks like the kind of video game that will give me nightmares, but that's fine. I'll put it on my list. Prototype. Yeah, Leo, you missed it, but now Simon is one of my live stream moderators. I made him a moderator earlier tonight, along with EUC Vibes. EUC Vibes is also a channel moderator. Unfortunately, he has not been able to come to the stream tonight, but he is also a moderator in the live streams. So if things get out of hand like they were the other night, I have these guys that can help me clean it up. Prototype says play every chapter. Okay. So Mike Young is outside of New York City. Okay. Prototype, Simon, I'm not a narc. I'm a robot, and I didn't drink brown acid. Oh, Billy Bobby Boy. That sounds like a very suspicious name. You get to kill the monsters. Well, yeah, I know. I'm looking at the pictures of the monsters. They're just kind of disturbing looking. I'd probably like it. I mean, when I was, for a long period of my life, I mean, I played tons and tons of video games. I mean, tons. As I've gotten older, I would say the last 15 years, no, probably 20, I would say. 20, my gaming has been very limited. I used to play console games, all that kind of stuff. I don't even have any consoles anymore. But the only games that I play regularly nowadays are World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. Those are the 2 games I play primarily. That's it. Even though I know there's tons and tons and tons of awesome games out there nowadays, I don't know. I'm old school. I don't really have the patience or the desire to learn new games at this point. Billy Bobby Boy is suspicious. Billy Bobby Boy. I did things in the Sprite era. What do you mean? Like when video games were made of sprites? You know, like 8-bit sprites. Well, that's if that's the case, you go way back. Leo, I guess I missed the part of the Precious Live that now requires moderators. I will behave as always. It hasn't been too bad tonight. But there's been a few. There's been a few that Simon has moderated, and I've had to put some people in timeout. But it's not like it was the other night. We have currently 26 people tuned in right now. Yeah, hit those hearts. If you're going to hit the hearts, also click the like button as well. That will help the live stream on replay. Nanny Ranger PC Master Race. I'm not sure what that's referring to, but okay. Yeah, PC Master Race. Prototype. If you're interested in playing every chapter, play them. Okay. Billy Bobby Boy, when Sprite the drink came out, what? All right, well, okay. I'm going to ask Alexa. Alexa, when did Sprite come out?
Sprite was first introduced in 1961 by the Coca-Cola Company as a competitor to 7-Up. It was initially developed in West Germany as Fanta Claret Citrona and was later introduced in the United States under the Sprite brand name.
No shit. 61. Come on. Seriously? So I don't know, Billy Bobby Boy. That would make you pretty old. 60s. I didn't know Sprite came out in the 60s. No shit. Savara Makhmudova, Russia. That's a pretty good accent, right? Savara, we were talking about the Tucker Carlson, Vladimir Putin interview that I just saw today. I don't know, did you see that? What did you think of it? I'm curious. Russia. The prototype. My voice is one of the what? Prototype says that your voice is one of the chapters in Poppy Playtime. Are you being serious? Or are you joking? You do voiceovers? On air promo. Oh man, you just appeared again. How's the rusty nail? Well, I actually asked the bartender if she could make a rusty nail, but she didn't have the what's it called, drum buoy? She didn't have the drum buoy, so she couldn't make it. So if I go to a lot of times on Saturday nights, I'll go to Carrabba's, and if I go to Carrabba's, I'll ask Helen, the bartender there, if she will make me a rusty nail. So I did try. And Larry, I went there, thinking that that woman might be there, but evidently she was not there. So it was kind of a bust. But I did drink while I was there. What do we have? A new name? Transportation Master Race. Cool. Okay, so prototype is Dog Day. Okay, so you're kind of a celebrity, right? Prototype. So prototype is Dog Day in Poppy Playtime. Whoever Dog Day is. All right. So okay. I'm gonna expand my search and put in Dog Day. Oh, okay. I see the Dog Day character. Again, disturbing. Okay. So Dog Day says words. What happened to Dog Day in Poppy Playtime? What the F, man? So weird. Dog Day meets his end in Poppy Playtime? So Dog Day is dead, evidently. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Prototype. Guys, as much as I really enjoy these lives, tomorrow I gotta get up early for a wake. Dude, Leo, that's depressing, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Cheers, everyone. All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. My voice fit perfectly in Dog Day. Okay. Well, I don't doubt that. I never heard your voice, but okay, if you say so. Larry says, let me know if you like it at Carrabba's. Well, hopefully they have Drambuie. I think I've heard of that alcohol before, but I've never had it. So, Outdoor Kid 2011. This sounds like this is going to be a conversation that's going to really be good. Do you like chicken? Well, Outdoor Kid, I am actually a pescatarian, if you know what a pescatarian is. And if you do know what a pescatarian is, you would know that I don't like chicken. But I used to raise chickens at my old house. I used to have as many as, I think the most I ever had was 16 chickens. Was my top number. But I had chickens for a long time, many years. I had chickens. Used to get eggs, all that kind of stuff. All my chickens had names. I was very attached to my chickens. Prototype. Look at the voice. All right. Let's see if I can. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can hear the voice. Hold on. If I can hear it, then you guys can hear it. Hold on. Oh. Dog Day tries to speak in his original voice. All right. Listen to this. This is 33 seconds.
Gotway says, fetch!
This is what they tried to make me sound like. Can you believe it? Kind of crazy when you think about it. Let me see if I can replicate that in some way.
Okay, that's not it. All right. Here's another one.
That thing, Catman. The prototype is his god. And this is what he does to heretics. That thing, Catman.
That's weird, dude. That's really weird. It's really weird. Somehow I'm listening to Dog Day voice lines somehow. Mike Young, I still get stopped by people who have never seen it UC. They ask the same questions. Yeah, me too, Mike. I do too. Larry says Drambuie is very common. Okay. Why are you a pescatarian? I am pescatarian because of my animal sympathy position. I would say I'm a big animal lover. I saw years and years ago. There's a documentary that is narrated by Paul McCartney called Glass Houses, and the name or the reason for the title is they said basically is it Glass Houses or Glass Walls, something like that. But the premise was basically like if you could see what happens to animals that are slaughtered and how they're treated, you would not eat meat. Basically, I saw that, and yeah, it's funny. Like Allison, my ex-wife, she was a vegetarian for probably the last, I don't know, 6-7 years of our marriage, and I wasn't. But then, like after we split, within the year after we split, I decided to become pescatarian, and that was at this point that was probably over 10 years ago. So yeah, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it might be. Sensei Vegan, what's up, buddy? Sensei Vegan. This is actually an experiment, Sensei. I'm streaming on my phone, obviously, because a couple days ago I streamed and it turned into a cluster F, where like there was all these spammers and stuff coming in. So I'm streaming on my phone, but I have my computer up so I can monitor the chat on my computer and I can moderate it from the computer. So this is just an experiment to see if it got out of hand again. It hasn't been too bad. My UC journey. Sorry, I had to leave to watch the interview. Oh, to watch the Putin interview. Yeah, interesting, right? Prototype the speech. Yes, Mike Young. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly, right, bro. That's not the full thing. Well, what's the full thing? If Send me a link to duff@eucarmy.com, Prototype. Send me a link to the full thing. I mean, I'm not going to play something that's 15 minutes long, but I mean, I could play some of it. But just send me the link. Mike Young, too many vegan food is. Well, yeah, I mean, pescatarian is obviously different than vegan. Vegan is like no animal products whatsoever. Not only meat, but like no eggs, no cheese, no milk. I mean, you know, I couldn't do that. No, that would be too much. Watch the dog chasing. Dude, you're killing me. If you have the feeling, okay. If you can hear this, listen, go ahead. So freaking weird, man. There's no voice.
Well, hey, friend, did you miss me? You made it something about the company on day mode, and they use it for running my friends before they're all friends. Make us sleep on the game did that to us.
Prototype says it's the wrong one. Dude, it says it's the dog day chase scene. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. Come on, man. You kill me, bro. Larry said regarding pescatarianism, bravo. Yeah, it's all just my animal thing. Larry, that's it. But I'm not the type of people, like some people, they're like, you know, if you eat meat, you're a terrible person, blah 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 blah. No, not like that at all. I'm not. I don't push my beliefs about that kind of stuff onto other people. It's just what's right for me. If other people do it, great. If they don't, that's fine. Mike Young says too much bad fats in vegan food. Yes. I know vegetarians that are quite out of shape. So being a vegetarian does not mean that you are healthy, for sure. Bad fats in nuts and avocados. No, avocados. It has lots of fat, but it's a healthy fat, right? And nuts as well. Garrett Taylor says that. Type dog day chasing. That's what I did. Prototype. Alan, but why are you a gigger Chad? Who? Alan? Me? I'm not a Chad. Simon, I was starved without eggs. Yeah, I have eggs. Most mornings my my breakfast includes eggs. Although I have to be honest, I actually buy egg beaters that I usually have during the week. I have regular eggs that I usually will make in the weekend, but just for speed and stuff, during the week I make egg beaters, which are not ideal. But that is what I do, just being honest. Alan, bro has been mewing. Okay. Wade Powell, what up, Duff? Didn't get a chance to catch this live stream. Most definitely going to watch after this. Cool, man. If you guys are enjoying the live stream, click the like button. That helps it get in front of more eyeballs. Although this is not a conventional live stream. Most of my live streams are PEV focused. Not always. I always go off on tangents. But they're usually PEV focused. And this one is definitely not. Okay, that's empty. I'm going to get one more. 9:05. Yeah, I'm okay still. One more. I'll be right back. Elsa, can you entertain them, please? Thank you. You did a good job, baby. Good job. What did Mike say? Seed oils, corn canola, grapeseed probably, palm oil are really bad. Yeah, I have heard that too, Mike. I have heard that. It's basically the saturated fats, right? Garrett Taylor. That is also in Food. The prototype, that's fan made. That video I just saw was fan made. Oh, how do I know, dude? Like I said, email the correct link to duff@eucarmy.com, and if you do, I will try to play it. I guess I don't know, as much as I can tolerate. Larry says, I have pet parrots. I know you have pet parrots, Larry. Can't handle eating poultry, avoid meat too, and dislike fish, so mostly vegetarian for me. Okay, there you go. I mean, when I say fish, I mean I have a lot of shrimp. I have a lot of tuna fish subs, like a lot of my lunches and stuff, especially on the weekends. I go to the Wawa that's like 5 minutes away, and I'll get like a tuna fish sub. Do a lot of that, but it hasn't been as difficult as I expected. Now that they have these like the Impossible Burger and the Beyond Burger, they really do a good job of simulating meat. Now, there's all sorts of processed food items in there to make that. But if I want something that's very close to a burger, those do almost simulate a burger for me, at least. Sensei's the same way. I don't push my views on anyone. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean that's there's so many things related to that where people have strong feelings about a subject, religion, politics, food, or dietary choices in this case. And but they think because those decisions are right for them that they want to push them on somebody else. And that, in my experience, that is not a good decision. Prototype can't send links. No, you can't put it in the chat, Prototype. You can email it to duff@eucarmy.com. That's what you can do. And then I will get it in my email, and then I can play it. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. There you go. Simon eats a lot of tuna also, very cheap here in Australia and super tasty, of course. Well, but the other thing you have to be concerned about is with a lot of seafood, like you hear people that eat a lot of seafood, like they can have issues with heavy metal poisoning, I guess you would call it. Like mercury, for example, there can be a lot of mercury in seafood, and if you eat a lot of it, you can actually have high heavy metal levels in your bloodstream, which in turn can cause all sorts of issues. I actually had I had like these weird fatigue symptoms several years ago. This is when I was still with Cindy, for like a year and a half. I had all kinds of testing done. Like what is wrong with me? Like I would be doing like mild stuff at the gym, and I'd be like tired and out of breath, and I'm like, what the F is wrong with me? Weak. And like I said, they did tons of blood tests. They did thyroid tests, all tons of tests. And then I just out of the blue, I said, well, can we do a heavy metal test? And to do a heavy metal test, it's actually a urine test. And when they did the urine test on me, like I had a abnormally high level of thallium, which is a heavy metal, which is weird. Thallium is something that used to be part of rat poison. It's not anymore. From what I understand, it's still something that's in Roundup, which is a pesticide. Now, I used to use Roundup around the household, but only infrequently. But I had high levels of thallium, like high enough that it was like above the danger area. And eventually it went down, and eventually I stopped having those symptoms. But that was a really, really weird thing. But my point is, you can have high heavy metal numbers if you eat a lot of seafood. Prototype. Just put Dog Day chase scene in YouTube. That's kind of what I did. All right, hold on. Dog Day chase scene. What is the point of this? What am I getting out of this again? Remind me. Okay. Okay. Well, the first hit is the one I've already played. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna try this one, Prototype, and if it's not good, it's my last shot.
You're Pappy's angel. Come to save us. Nothing left to save. Not here. Bird-capped absolute angel. There. A million pairs of eyes are on you now. Watching, waiting, hungry. They want nothing more than to crawl beneath your skin.
What the fuck?
Eat away at you bit by little bit. Fill what feels empty inside themselves. That thing, catnip, the prototype is his god. And this is what he does to heretics.
Okay, that's okay. So Prototype says yes. That's it. All right. Well, yeah. Okay. Well, that's guaranteed disturbing. So yeah. Okay. So are you saying that that's your voice, Prototype? Is that what you're saying? Congrats, I guess. I can tell you from the gameplay I'm seeing here, there's nothing that makes me want to play that game, though. To be quite honest with you. White silence. Do you know that you spelled silence incorrectly? White silence. I'm sure you do. 4Q. I'm not sure what that means. Simon says, I heard about the heavy metals. I probably should get tested. Yeah, it's like I said, it was surprising. I was with Cindy at that time when I had that test result, which was I don't know, kind of weird. Okay, Prototype giving me more tips. Spartacus, ever use Roundup during the hottest time of the day in the afternoon? If you can smell it, it's getting inside you. I used to use Roundup at my old house. I would use it to knock down the vegetation around the fence line. Yeah, because I had not the whole property, but almost the whole property fenced. And I would use Roundup to keep the weeds down so I wouldn't have to weed whack that much. If you can smell it. I don't know. I don't know that I could smell it, Spartacus. I don't know what it smells like. Maybe. I had one of those, you can buy at Home Depot. Oh, excuse me. Home Depot, you can buy these containers of Roundup that have like a hose, that have a battery powered pump in them. That's what I would use. It wasn't really that vaporized. It was more liquid as it came out. So I don't know. I don't think it was the Roundup. Let's just put it that way. Prototype says, Mob finally put me in something. Okay. Whatever that means, Prototype. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. Poppy playtime. Prototype says it'll be more terrifying when you play the games. Well, I mean, I don't walk around looking to be terrified. That really isn't my thing. So I don't play games looking to be terrified normally. Sparkus, that's not a lot of usage just doing the fence line. I don't think it was a Roundup either. Yeah, I mean, there were some conspiracy theories that some of my friends threw at me, which were kind of terrifying to even think about regarding that situation. It was an interesting situation. Long-term effects of thallium exposure can include difficulty walking, various involuntary movement disorders, an impairment of thought and mood. Neurological damage resolves slowly and may be permanent. That sounds great, right? Thallium is quickly and almost completely absorbed via all pathways, including through the mucosa and skin. Chronic toxicity usually occurs due to inhalation or skin exposure. Interesting. So anyways, I had that high thallium test, and then a few months later, 2 or 3 months later, I had another test to test it again, and it had dropped right below the critical level, and then I haven't had any tests since then to make sure it's okay. But I don't have the same issues that I had back then. So yeah, mystery, right? Yeah, thallium. Be crazy if if you were if you got thallium poisoning intentionally, right? That'd be pretty scary, right? Oh my God! I just somehow landed on the Wikipedia page for thallium. Simon, this is interesting. In Australia, in the early 1950s, there was a notable spate of cases of murder or attempted murder by thallium poisoning. Because, like I mentioned, thallium used to be in rat poison, which I believe it is not anymore. So people used to put rat poison in people's food, and that would cause thallium poisoning. Interesting, all right? All right, well, let's change the subject. Everyone streamed Chapter 3, Prototype says, in regard to Poppy Playtime. All right, well, if you say so. Ramon Ahmad, hello from Egypt. Well, Ramon, I have to say that I believe I've been live streaming for years, for 5 years probably. I don't know that I had anyone that has ever told me that they're from Egypt. So, congratulations. You might be the first person from Egypt. Spartacus says, yes, I would have been one of those friends had I heard it back then. Yeah. Yeah, it's a little weird, right? Because once I made it public that, oh yeah, I got my high thallium levels, that they magically went down, right? It's kind of weird, right? Simon says, you can just ride the beeps if you want to be terrified. Yeah, that's true. That is kind of scary too. As well as going down 26 steps. Prototype. By the way, there's a sad ending in Poppy Playtime 3. Well, Prototype, I can find my own reasons to be sad. Believe me. I don't need a video game to make me sad. I'm not looking for that. Spartacus, glad you got that test, brother. Yeah, it's just, and it was my suggestion. It wasn't my medical provider's suggestion. I just from searching YouTube and finding symptoms that were similar to some of the stuff I was going through. Heavy metal poisoning was one of the things that came up, and I suggested it. Garrett Taylor, could it be from eating lots of GMOs or things fed GMOs? Maybe, I don't know. All I can tell you is I don't have those symptoms anymore. I would say the last 2 years, like for a long time, I've said it before, but I'm 56. And for a long time, like my physical activities and abilities, they were just kind of on a slow decline. I would say the last 2 years, it's been the first time that I've actually either stopped it or actually started moving up with what I can do, both athletically and at the gym and that kind of stuff. Like I've actually been doing better. So I don't know that it's from GMOs. I'm sure I eat lots of GMOs, I guess. Like I don't have a strict diet. I try to eat healthy, but I also have lots of unhealthy things. I eat probably way too much sugar than I should. Simon says thallium poisoning was a favorite of the KGB. Nice to know. Spartacus, tasteless. You daddy. Hey guys, is there a flag in the back? What you see behind me? Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? With this format, it's very limited what you can see. That is actually a flag that I got God knows how long ago, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years. That is the flag of the Alliance in World of Warcraft. Yes, I'm a nerd. That is the flag that you see, the flag of the Alliance. In World of Warcraft, there's two factions, Horde and Alliance, and I typically play Alliance. So yeah, I had that flag. I let my nerd flag fly. Prototype. Why is your name that? Why is my name what? Duff? You mean that's a abbreviation for my last name, Prototype, and that's a nickname that I've been called for most of my life. Spartacus, Roundup Ready GMOs definitely would contain Roundup. Okay, makes sense. Oh boy, Claire TS, we love a Short King. I remember Short King comments. I'm gonna let Simon evaluate that comment, Claire, and see what Simon thinks about that. Prototype, I can't taste food, by the way. Okay, well that sounds not fun. So what, your taste buds don't work? Yeah, that would kind of be a bummer, right? Oh, there you go, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Simon took care of Claire. Claire, who loves Short Kings. Garrett Taylor, COVID Prototype. I don't know what are you referring to as a COVID prototype? Oh, okay. Garrett is referring to Prototype asking if it was COVID. Yeah, because that was one of the symptoms of COVID. You might remember a loss of taste. Which when I had COVID, I actually had that symptom, actually. Yeah, I think, actually, I don't know if I told the story in stream or not, but I think like I got very, very early COVID. I'm almost sure I did. I got, it was the end of 2019. I was very sick for probably 10 days, and one of the symptoms I had was a loss of taste. Everything tasted like cardboard. So yeah, that is I don't know if it is with the current variant, if that's still a thing, a loss of taste, but early COVID, that was definitely a symptom of COVID. But Prototype says he was born with not working taste buds. Yeah, it's a bummer. Spartacus Simon says boot. Yeah, that's a bummer, Prototype. Not being able to taste food, that would I don't know, that would kind of impact your life, I guess, right? All right, I have about 2/3 of this Cayman Jack to go, and once I finish it, I will be done. I will take a shower and I will go to bed because that's what I need to do. I'm a responsible person most of the time. Ignore me. Oh God. Prototype, have you ever Prototype, I told you the games that I've played the last 20 years. It's primarily World of Warcraft and Hearthstone. No, I have not played Five Nights at Freddy's. Let me guess, it's another horror game, right? As in Freddy Krueger? Five Nights. You are really into the horror scene, right? Yeah, another horror game, all right. You can get at GameStop, you can get Funko collectible plushes, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, it looks very similar. Prototype. It's a 2023 film? What? They made a movie out of it? Oh my God. Five Nights at Freddy's is a movie that came out in 2023, an hour and 50 minutes long. I don't recognize a single actor that was in it. But you can rent it on YouTube for $5.99. Five Nights at Freddy's. What the F? Oh my God, what the hell, man? You guys, Prototype specifically, you're strange. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. The Rotten Tomatoes rating for Five Nights at Freddy's is 32%. That's not very good. That's not very good. Vibes. What's up, man? Yeah. Tommy's here now, man. Yeah, this is best. So, Tommy, you are a moderator, and also I made Simon a moderator. So I have 2 moderators in now. Simon has deleted a number of messages for me, and now that Vibes is here, I mean, no shit's gonna get through. Vibes, this live interface looks different, does it? I don't know. Well, I'm on my phone, so maybe it looks different because I'm streaming from my phone. Vibes, I don't know. Garrett Taylor. So, Duff, did you cut back on your seafood intake or what? Your assassin just quit? I think the latter, Garrett. I shouldn't say that because I don't know that, but it's just weird that once I pronounced that I had a high thallium level, my thallium level went down. I don't live with my assassin anymore. Although my assassin was my beneficiary of my life insurance policy, just saying. Just saying. That's probably not true, right? Simon says, giant robot monster toys are only scary to children. Prototype says, Josh Hutcherson is in the movie. Who the hell is Josh Hutcherson? I have no idea. Okay. I see him. I don't recognize him at all. He's Mike Schmidt in the movie. Well, yeah. No idea. I don't think I'm going to be paying $5.99 to rent that. Just saying. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Vibes has the wrench next to his name as well. Okay, so Simon and Vibes have the wrench next to their name now in the chat, which means they are moderators. So that means don't piss them off and don't say silly things. Prototype. Josh Hutcherson has a meme. What does that mean? Vibes. If I was mod back then the assassin attempt would have never been attempted. Yeah, I'm sure, man. Okay, so Josh Hutcherson has a meme. I don't even know why I'm bothering to put this into Google, but I will. Just a regular Josh Hutcherson whistle meme. What is this?
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. His vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks.
Oh, that'll get me a copyright struck. I gotta stop it. Eminem comes in there all of a sudden. All right. Pegasus Drone Imagings. I think you were in the other day, Pegasus Drone Imagings. What's up? Simon says no thallium poisoning with me and Vibes on watch. Yeah, I feel much safer. I feel much safer in all aspects of my life now that I have Simon and Vibes as my live stream moderators. I mean, life is great. It's almost like I just like hired my own security guards. It's great. Tommy says, it's a prototype. I'm about to put you on timeout for almost getting Duff copy struck. Consider this your first written warning. I think Vibes what like as long as it's not more than 10 seconds, I think I'm okay. it's not like I'm getting rich off this or anything, but I think as long as you keep the copyright music down below 10 seconds, I think you're okay. I think. Doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't mean it's true. But that was some good whistling. I have to be honest. That was some good whistling. How have I been streaming for how long? 110 minutes? Really? Almost 2 hours? I have no idea. I mean, I'm not talking about anything. I have no idea how I'm streaming for almost 2 hours. It makes no sense. Ratman Murray, whoops, was signed into wrong account. Pegasus. What? You have more than one account, Murray? I didn't know that. What do you do in the Pegasus account, Murray? Streaming uses up battery in your iPhone. I'm not down to 20% yet. I'm getting close. Or no, 10%. I'm getting close to 10% actually. I'm about halfway done with my Cayman Jack, so once I'm done with it, I'm done. Five says, that's what they all say, buddy. This isn't my first night at the disco. Oh, Pegasus is your drone footage channel. Okay, Murray, gotcha. Yeah, this has just been about 2 hours of just rambling, sort of. I was out earlier this evening, potentially to be introduced to a woman that was supposedly goes to this bar normally Fridays at 5. Evidently, she was not there. So I just had some beers there, and then I met my one buddy from work at another place, had a beer there, and then I came back here, and this is my third Cayman Jack, so this is pretty solid as far as my alcohol consumption goes. I think I'm pretty good. So yeah, it's been an interesting Friday evening. Not a normal Friday for sure. Oh, prototype. Stream every chapter of Poppy Playtime, dude. If I never hear the phrase Poppy Playtime again in my life, I'll be fine with that. 5 says, can we play good cop, bad cop? So Murray, you just got your notification 2 minutes ago, really? Weird. I got my notification about my own stream 2 hours ago. It's weird. I don't understand how YouTube does it sometimes. But at least the stream has not gotten flooded by weirdos. I mean, there were a few, but we got rid of them, luckily. Simon says, I'll pull out my truncheon. Prototype says, okay, just play the chapters. No, dude, I played enough of Poppy Playtime. What the F, man? All right, Vibes, if Prototype says anything more about Poppy Playtime, you know what to do. We must prepare for the influx of spammers. This is from Vibes. I considered the other night when we were all caught off guard a wake-up call. I'm currently running background checks on all the offenders. It was 78. Yeah, I'm sure. I was caught off stream as well. Or caught off guard. But I'm on my phone, Tommy, but I'm in front of my computer, if you didn't figure that out. So I can actually see the chats going on, so I'm able to manage it better now as well. So Murray, looks like I'm the only weirdo here then. Yeah, that's right, Murray. Prototype message retracted. Oh, Prototype was worried about getting hammered for Poppy Playtime. How's your day, by the way? My day is great, man. It's great. My 2024 has been great. It's been fantastic. I mean, in big picture, it is better. It's better. It's better than the situation I was setting myself up to be in, which would have been a shit show, which was ridiculously stupid. What I was signing myself up for was ridiculous. I don't. I mean, I like to think. I like to consider myself like a mildly intelligent person, but when I look back at some of the decisions I made last year in relation to my personal relationships, I don't know that I'm intelligent. I'm an intelligent person, to be honest with you. I don't know, but I'm trying to move ahead, trying to be smarter. Rap memory, unless Dale's here. Yeah, no Dale, and that's rare. I mean, Dale usually pops in, but no Dale. Vibe says, I'm not sure if I'll be able to financially recover from this, but it's a fight worth fighting for. The private investigator I have in retainer told me they are just spammers. I told him, just find them. Yes. Prototype 2025 is my year. Okay, so you're already planning ahead. That's good. Murray, where you are looks like awesome place to ride. Are you talking about me, Murray? What my office looks like an awesome place to ride? Sure, yeah. Simon messaged Dale, but he isn't there. Message him, but he must be busy, probably rooting. What is rooting? That must be an Australian saying for something. Is that drinking? Dozo 901 Obuno Go. Well, I think my moderator should keep an eye on Dozo Rec. Just a feeling. GTA 6 is coming 2025. I've never played it. I think I played the original GTA game, but not any since. Murray, the area where I live. Yeah, Murray, you weren't here earlier. But in my area, this afternoon, there was a jet that crashed on an interstate here, the main interstate here in Southwest Florida. There's a jet that crashed. So anyone that needs to get north-south on the interstate is kind of screwed. So it's been kind of a cluster F. Luckily, I don't need to use the interstate for the driving I do. But yeah, that was the excitement around here. Like the local news is all about the plane crash. Like they showed videos of it. They showed plane on fire on the highway. They showed the scorch marks on the barriers next to the interstate. Kind of crazy. It's a small jet. I think they said that there was 5 people on board, and the pilot and the co-pilot died, but I guess the passenger somehow got out. So Simon says rooting equals having a root. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, there's. I can't make out the comment after you, Simon. I don't know who that is. Is that a Israel flag? I'm not quite sure. It's an Egypt flag. I don't know. Vibes. If Prototype makes even a pop sound, he's banished forever. Let alone mentioning a pop. No, Prototype. A plane did not crash in my place. It crashed on an interstate here in Southwest Florida. Evidently, it had some sort of problem, and it crash landed in an interstate. Supposedly, when it went down, it hit a car. But I guess I think the car was okay. But the plane, like I saw, the plane was on fire, and then I saw a picture of the plane after the fire was put out, and like only the tail section of the plane remained. It was totally burned down to nothing. The guy with the Egyptian flag. Hey, what's up? Thumbs up. And what's your opinion of the guy with the Egyptian flag? Vibes. I'm curious. What's your feel about him? ALR talk English Arabic boy. What? I just must be old. I don't know what half this stuff means. I don't know. But Vibes probably does, because Vibes is hip. Vibes knows what's going on. Not much left. Probably about a quarter left of my my Cayman Jack. That's it. I hear Elsa snoring. Oh, vibes. Vibes. Oh, prototype says ALR means all right. Oh, okay. That's short for short for all right. So vibes. I said earlier that someone I saw on Facebook, someone posted this, and I thought it was valuable. It said, this is how you politely tell somebody that they're stupid, and you can probably use this, vibes. I just have a feeling you could use this. You should use this in one of your videos, probably. What you tell someone politely that they're stupid is you say, wisdom has been chasing you, but you have always been faster. Use that, vibes. See what happens. Have I visited Egypt before? No, I have not. I have not. Whatever your name is. I would love to see the pyramids in Egypt. I think they're amazing. That was kind of on a pseudo bucket list, but no, I have not. The only place I've been overseas is I was in Ireland years ago, but I've never been to the rest of Europe. I haven't been to Egypt. But yeah, I think the pyramids are amazing. Prototype. For some reason, I don't think you've been to Egypt 10 times, so it's just a guess. I think you might be facetious in saying that. Yeah, vibes, if this was a normal live stream, I'd be able to show you this image with that saying, but this is not normal. What? What? Prototype, you were born in Egypt? Come on, dude. You serious? So you were born in Egypt and you're in Poppy Playtime. I don't know. I'm questioning your truthfulness at this point. I'm questioning it. The one, what? The one speaking to you is the grandson of the pharaohs. Really? All right. So the grandson of the pharaohs is watching live streams on YouTube. Is that what you're telling me? Wow! I've all of a sudden I feel much more important. Prototype. I'm not talking about the desert. What do you mean? Well, I didn't mean that you were born in the desert, Prototype, but you were born in Egypt? Really? I don't know. It just seems like a coincidence to me. Simon went to Egypt with your parents when you were a young kid? Really? All right. Nice. Nice. I never did. Did you see the pyramids? Or did your parents see the pyramids? Okay, another 5 seconds. Hold on.
Calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud.
Okay. Shouldn't get copyright struck for that, I hope. If I do, it's not the end of the world, to be honest with you. Vibes. Just got off the phone with my PI. He informed me that the Prototype is the key suspect as the leader who brought in the influx of spammers. Uh-oh, Prototype. Vibes is on to you, man. Watch out. Oh, wait. Just got a message from my ex-wife. Hold on. Oh, Vibe meant to email that to me. The guy from Egypt. Where are you from? Is that question to me or to one of the other guys? I live in Florida. Simon lives in Australia. Vibes lives in New York City, so I don't know. Depends who you're asking. What is Poppy Playtime? Is this something you do with Awesome? Definitely not. Poppy Playtime is like some video game, like a horror video game, like a like a disturbing video game that supposedly Prototype said that he did the voice for the dog in there or something. I don't. I'm confused. I don't know. I don't know. Simon said he saw the pyramids. We did tourist things. Yeah. I mean, I would like that. I like old things in general. So yeah. Prototype. I'm literally a new subscriber. So you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Thank you, Prototype. Yeah, great. Awesome. Simon says, I think Awesome does Poppy Playtime on her OnlyFans with a blonde girl. Yeah, I've seen that blonde girl. She has her own YouTube channel and I think Instagram as well. And she pretty much follows the blueprint of Awesome. Does the same kind of stuff. Wears very little clothing, bounces around, that kind of stuff. She might actually be a little bit more attractive than Awesome, actually. Vibes to Murray. If you weren't a channel member saying PP, you'd be watching something else by force. Egypt guy. Look for Hamo Becca festivals. Hamo Becca. This better not be porn, dude. I'm gonna have Vibes ban you if it's a porn. Hamo Becca festivals. Hamo Becca. Well, I'm seeing Hamo Bika. Oh wait, there we go. It's a song. What is this? Hamo Bika Live. There's an app for Hamo Becca. Whatever guy's in this video looks weird, man. Oh my god. There's so many disturbing things on the internet. Have you ever noticed that? Oh, Vibes is sounding the sirens. Simon, what the F? Russell Zauner, here like 5S and I already got weird. I should show him more. Oh, 5 seconds. Yeah, Russell, we've been streaming for a couple hours, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there's been some weird stuff. The Prototype. Who is Awesome? Oh, really, Prototype? Okay, now it's your turn. Go into Google and just type in Awesome and see what comes up. Yeah, Murray, you always say that her hair looks greasy or oily. I mean, her hair is always in like a ponytail or pigtail, I guess. So I don't know. Is it oily or greasy? I mean, I've never made that observation, Murray. I'm not saying you're incorrect, but I don't know. I've just never focused on that. Russell Zauner. Awesome is the easy version of Guitar Girl. Yeah. Hold on. I have to respond to my ex-wife. Hold on. Russell says she rides really well, actually, but it just gets weird. It got weird after a while. It gets weird very quickly, actually. Because she wears, like I said, she wears basically nothing, and she likes to. I don't even want to get into it. But she has 950,000 plus YouTube subscribers. So whatever she's doing is working for her. Simon says, Awesome is a girl who rides EUCs and jet skis and dildos. Okay, it's factual. That's factual, Simon. Russell, nobody's ever noticed her hair. Exactly, Russell. That's my point. But Murray does, because he's made that point more than once. Larry says, Awesome looks like she needs a bath. All right, well, I guess Larry has noticed that. Murray says, there's a gyrocopter girl She flies a gyro naked? Really? That sounds uncomfortable. Prototype. I just looked her up and her hair is greasy and holy. How are all these people? How are all these people noticing that her hair is oily? I don't. It doesn't stand out to me. Russell says, "Oh man, don't hate." Prototype. Oh, so that was a Palestinian, the one that just retracted his message. Okay, I don't know. Russell says, "I'd rather watch 5 minutes of those dudes in Belgium just moshing trails than 40 minutes of hot chick learning to ride stairs." Yeah. I mean, most of her videos are like, what, 2 minutes or less. Actually, probably most of them are a minute or less. She doesn't have a lot to say. I mean, it's kind of surprising, right? Russell says some of the best channels have like 500 subs. Yeah, true. All depends what you're into. Obviously, men that are into TNA, there's a lot of those. So that's why she's doing so well. Russell says, been checking out a developing channel in Seattle. Got a guy up there commuting, and it's interesting. Purple Rider or some such. Yeah, I mean, there's so many channels now from people that ride electric unicycles and PEVs in general. But I mean, I mean, when I first started, it's going on 7 years ago, which is crazy. When I first started, there was a handful of people that were doing EUC content videos. And now there's, God, 100, if not hundreds of people that are doing that. So it's becoming much, much, much more popular. The prototype. Someone in my Zoom call said women are better than men in the call. What's the context for that, prototype? I think context would be very important in a quote like that. Simon says, "Can't hate on awesome. He's just making hay while the sun shines." Yeah, and I think you said that last live stream, Simon. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not hating on awesome. I think she's taking advantage of a long-standing thing, thirsty men. And like you said, she's not going to be able to do it for a certain period of time. So, Russell, I actually follow recumbent channels too. Being handicapped and rocking a mid-drive upgraded Fat Tad CXS. I don't know what that is. So is that a recumbent bike, Russell? Prototype band lady, okay. Are you watching Hamo Becco's songs in Al Lath? No, I'm not. Russell working to support advocate for access for EUC, especially as mobility assist for people like me. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. Need a different set of laws. Yep. Prototype. Egyptians are Palestinian. Are they? Okay, so the Fat Tad CXS is a full suspension reverse trike. Oh, okay, cool, man. Nice. Simon says, "I've made a number of recumbent bikes, really fun building projects and great to ride. I've never ridden a recumbent bike, to be quite honest with you." Prototype. Yes, every Egyptian is Palestinian. Okay. Okay. PJ Wares. Hi, Duff. Just logged on. What's the latest on the plane crash? Well, my understanding is they're going to keep I-75, which is the interstate that the plane crashed on, closed for 24 hours. You can't get past the point where the plane crashed because I guess they have to do cleanup or whatever. And it created a cluster F in this area. There was 5 people on the plane, supposedly. The pilot and the co-pilot died. Supposedly the 3 passengers survived. The plane burned up. Supposedly the plane hit a vehicle when it crashed. But I haven't heard anything about how bad the damage was to the vehicle, or if there's any injuries to the person in the vehicle, people in the vehicle. But yeah, it's a mess. Luckily for me, my commute to work is 2 miles. And I don't have to go anywhere near I-75, so I am lucky. Russell, regarding the bike, can't do normal position anymore. I have 1 dirt bike left, which needs to go. Gotcha. What do I know about Egyptian YouTubers? This much. Nothing. Murray. I have found most people who ride those bikes are very laid back. Good, man. That's usually Larry's. That's a Larry line normally. Hey guys, gotta go teach. Larry says he's gotta go teach his class. Pleasure spending part of Friday with you. Cheers. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I'm shutting this down shortly. Arabic boy, would you talk normally? Oh, prototype, man. He's getting bothered. So Russell has an M10-3. V10F, V12, and S22, but rehab is going slow from the last fall, and I barely got my S22 before I got laid out a bit. Oh wow, sorry to hear that, man. You'll be running again, but it's a few more months at least. Keep running. Wow, that's too bad, man. Luckily, I've never had a fall that laid me up for a considerable amount of time. Prototypes ask if I do I know DN? No. Do I care? No. Simon, my favorite was my tadpole trike. You could just kick back when you stopped, like sitting in a comfy chair that you could ride. Interesting. So Russell lost part of your spinal cord? What? In 2017, an accident after a rafting trip? I didn't know you could lose part of your spinal cord, Russell. Shit. So you didn't have like partial paralysis from that? That sounds really bad, Russell. Yeah. Should. Victoria B, how do you feel about climate control? Victoria B asked me, how do I feel about climate control or climate change? Well, they're 2 different things, right? Russell's missing the L4 nerve root on the left. That doesn't sound good. He says it's the least damage you could possibly do and still ruin your life. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to hear you're dealing with that, Russell. That is not good. I mean, the fact that you can ride EUCs at all is pretty amazing to me. Let's close all this ridiculous stuff I had open in my browser. Oh, my phone has now turned red on the battery. My Cayman jack is empty. So if you guys have anything that I must see, you should enter it now, because I'm going to be stopping this live stream shortly because my phone's almost dead. And Elsa needs to go to the potty, right, Elsa? You got to go potty before bed, right? Right? Yes, right? You got to go potty before bed. Then you get the treats, right? Okay. Good girl. Murray C. Victoria B. What I should have said. Do you believe the weather is controlled? Victoria, I have heard and read things about that. I don't know how significant it is, but I have heard about that. Prototype. See the catnap death. Nope. F man must go. All right, no problem. Duff man must go. That's right. Russell, just want to be clear, not gonna hijack chat. One leg has issues, so again, I'm grateful I got off as easy as I did. I'll be back out and riding. Good man. I hope you are back out there sooner rather than later. All right, guys. Well, I might do a conventional live stream tomorrow, depending on what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't have anything planned, so I might be here, and I might do a conventional live stream on my computer instead of my phone. But I do appreciate everyone that stopped in here for 1 hour and, is that right? 140 minutes? What the F, man? What the F? I'm not sure how I streamed this long, but, I did. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by. I might see you tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. And until next time, Duffman out. Let's see, close that. Hit the like button. Thanks, bye.